Hey, I'm Burke, and I'm Director of Operations for K-12 Public School System. And every week, I share lessons in leadership, systems thinking, and behind-the-scenes work that keeps schools running. Hey, so let's get to it. One of our schools failed a health inspection in the kitchen, and the reason? The sink water wasn't hot enough. So no big deal. Someone put in the work order, the plumber came out, and he adjusted the mixing valve. Done, check, closed. So we moved on. But a few weeks later, we failed again. The same sink, the same issue. That's when it clicked. This wasn't a broken valve. It was a systems failure hiding inside a routine repair. And if I hadn't gotten looking for the loop, we'd still be chasing the same ghost. So that first failure, nobody freaked out. We logged it in the CMMS like we always do. Quick work order. Plumber responded fast, adjusted the valve. Clean response, fast fix. We high-fived and we moved on. But weeks later, the health inspector came back to re-inspect that sink. Same sink, still cold. It's the second failure for the same reason. And this one became more than a plumbing issue. When you fail once, it's a fluke. But when you fail twice, it's a pattern. And that's when I started digging. So the first thing I do, I pull the old work order, and there's a one-sentence response from the plumber. Adjusted the mixing valve. That's it. No temps logged, no before and after, no details. So I started asking questions. Did anyone recheck it? Was a follow-up logged? Did somebody say it was still cold? And suddenly reports started surfacing, but not from the system. Someone said, oh yeah, I think someone called maintenance about that. I'm pretty sure a teacher mentioned it still wasn't right. I think someone adjusted a student sink while they were out here also. These weren't logged. No ticket, no trail, no accountability. Just hallway conversations and guesses. Then I walked into the kitchen. And on the way there, I stopped by the school secretary and she says, honestly, I don't think the sinks have ever had hot water. And this is in a 3-year-old building. So I take a walk down to the mechanical room. Man, it is beautiful. Brand new mixing valve, stainless pump, copper everywhere, clean gauges. I mean, honestly, it looked like someone's portfolio project, but I knew something was wrong. Because for a system that's supposed to be circulating, like nothing was moving. The gauges weren't bouncing. The return tips were dead cold. Then I spot it. The recirc pump, it's completely powered off. No tag, no warning. No one knew why. It just was off. And that's when it hit me. This wasn't a sink problem. This was a system that had maybe never worked right. So we called the plumbers back, but this time, no quick fixes. We say, look, don't touch the valve. Go through the whole system, trace it, figure out what's wrong. And here's what they found. The brand new mixing valve, it was seized up. You couldn't even turn it. The fittings that they had used for that mixing valve, it was the wrong type, and galvanic corrosion had gummed it all up. The recirc line, it had some buildup also, and water couldn't loop back through the system because of a corroded valve. That first visit didn't solve the problem, man. It made it worse. Because we fixed a symptom, but not a system. We thought we had the answer when really we were just buying time. So the crew goes all in. They flushed the lines, they replaced the valves, installed the proper fittings, calibrated every endpoint. One by one, the water temps came back to spec. Then as we were finishing up, 2 students walked into the bathroom. One turned to the other and said, hey, come over here. I've got warm water. My plumber heard it and just smiled. And that's when it landed. This wasn't about hot water. It was about a leadership mindset, about seeing past the ticket and thinking like a system. I walked away with this with 4 big lessons. Lesson 1, the first work order is rarely the real problem. Fast fixes are satisfying, but they're dangerous. You patch what you can see and miss what's underneath. Lesson 2, informal communication kills the trail. If it's not in the system, it didn't happen. Hallway requests and casual call-ins, man, they feel efficient until they leave you blind. Lesson 3, recurring problems need loops. Not sticky notes, not guesswork. You need a cycle, checks, fix, verify, recheck. That's the loop. That's how systems stay healthy. Lesson 4, fix it right, not just fast. The first plumber did exactly what we asked, but what we needed was someone to ask better questions. Why is this happening? Where's the loop broken? That's the mindset shift. This whole thing just reminded me, operations isn't about tools and tech. It's about thinking in loops, seeing patterns, preventing repeat failure, building systems that hold even when nobody's watching. And that's what we did. We didn't just fix a plumbing issue. We rebuilt a loop and made sure it stays closed. I mean, yeah, I felt good. We got the system fixed and it was a done deal, but it felt even better to know we won't be chasing the same ghost again next semester because we didn't just fix the sink, we fixed the system. And we built a feedback loop to keep it that way. That's the bar now. So here's my question for you. What's one recurring issue in your district or your facility that just keeps showing up? This time, don't patch it, loop it, and fix it like you mean it. Hey, if this was helpful, go ahead and like the video and hit subscribe. I drop new videos every week. And if you want to go deeper, check out my newsletter called Built to Lead. It's where I share more leadership insights, real-world systems thinking, and stories from the field. You'll find the link in the description below. Have a good one.